In order to get a free pass and live among humans, the devil's daughter is enrolled in a school and must spread chaos and convince young people to join the demons of the underworld. Today we're going to recap the story of the movie, How to Be Really Bad, from 2018. In Berlin, the capital of Germany, the devil talks to one of his advisors about strategies to increase evil in the world. Contrary to what many people believe, he is not a red guy with hooves and twisted horns, but an ordinary-looking man who runs a large empire. He even has a daughter called Lilith, who spends most of her time trying to spread chaos to annoy her father. When he arrives home and sees Lilith's teacher tied to a chair, the devil is furious and releases him after lecturing his daughter. At this point, the teacher tries to resign, but is forced to continue his lesson as if nothing had happened. The devil's main objective is to teach his daughter to follow in his footsteps so that she can replace him in the future. According to him, everything is allowed to make humans feel tempted to follow the path of evil, except magic. After several years studying how to be a bad person and influence people, Lilith can't wait to put her learnings into practice, but her father says she's still too young to mix with humans. When she learns that she will have to wait until she is 18 before she can leave hell, the young woman is furious and almost sets fire to the carpet in her room. That night, while he is sleeping, the devil receives a visit from the girl, who proposes a deal to him. The young woman asks her father to let her stay with the humans for a year so that she can prove that she can influence them to follow the path of darkness. On hearing this, the devil decides to take up the challenge, but says that Lilith will only be away for a week, and if she proves she can do the job, she can remain in the human world. The next morning, after closing the deal with her father, the young woman is sent to a school in a small town near the capital and is told that her target is a girl called Greta Bernstein. In the car, while on his way to his final destination, the devil hands his daughter a sphere called Lochner, which is capable of measuring the temperature of her emotions. Ideally, the orb should always remain black, because if the color changes, this indicates that Lilith is no longer evil. Upon arriving at the Bernstein family home, Lilith is warmly welcomed by Greta and her mother, Sybil. The young woman will be staying at the house for a week, and that evening, she will sit down at the table with the whole family to eat the dinner prepared by Gabriel. After dinner, when the whole family gathers in the kitchen to wash the dishes, Lilith asks Greta to hand them over to her and drops them on the floor. Just then, Sybil appears and Lilith is surprised to see Greta taking the blame for the accident. When she realizes how lovingly the girl's parents have taken her in, the devil's daughter feels confused, as she didn't believe that such human beings could exist. That night, after asking a few questions, Lilith discovers that Greta doesn't have any friends and finds some photos of a young man hidden inside her closet. In the morning, Lilith refuses to cycle to school and forces Greta to accompany her on the bus. When she gets into the bus, the young woman greets her classmates, but Melody and Daria completely ignore her. Then Eddie and his friends get on the bus and start picking on the other students.